Aí galera do Por Dentro da Arena, do Globo, tô aqui com Chris Weidman no Brasil, pela primeira vez, first time Brazil?
Sim.
How do you think it is? What's the best here?
Bueno.
Muito bom.
Muito bom.
Okay. The first question is about Anderson knew about this fight a month before the fight, and he said he couldn't be able to get the right weight, right? Yeah. Do you think you need 1 month to get the certain weight, or do you think it's?
I just think with him, he was asked to step up for the Brazil card, and it's huge for the Brazil fans. And he wouldn't want to, if he had a choice, cut down to 185 to do that for Brazil. So I think he had the option of staying at 205, and definitely a small move. He's had success there in the past, and I think he'll have success there on Saturday night.
Who do you think Anderson should fight on this UFC 3?
Me.
Of course. If UFC had called you to fight Anderson, you would say yes, even with your hand that is...
Yeah, I just had elbow surgery.
Oh, yeah, the surgery.
4 weeks ago. So, I mean, they would have called me like the day of my surgery for this fight, so I probably would have been like, no, but any other time.
Anderson is better than Jones?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
I'm not starting anything. I don't know. I think Anderson's more experienced than John Jones, and John Jones is still proving a lot. But John Jones is beating a lot of top guys. He's beating a lot of past world champions. Some of the guys he beat were better than a lot of guys that Anderson Silva's beaten in his career so far. So I still have to give it to Anderson.
Okay, how to defeat Anderson Silva?
Well, it's not easy. There's no one-set game plan. I think the number one thing is to go out there and be confident. Because, Anderson Silva has a certain aura about him, and you have to be confident, or otherwise you have no chance. So confidence, pressure, mixing up punches and takedowns.
How do you think it's going to be the fight of Anderson and Bonner?
I just hope it's not like, a crazy kick and then Bonner's knocked out. I hope it's, a longer fight, so we get to see more of Anderson Silva. I'm an Anderson Silva fan, so I like to watch him. So the longer he's in the cage, I think the better for the fans. And I just, I think Bonner's a tough guy, so I think he can endure. And you never know what's going to happen in there. Anything can happen. So it's exciting. I'm pumped for the fight.
Okay. And how is your recuperation of the surgery?
It's good. I was hitting pads 3 weeks out from surgery. Now I'm 4 weeks out, I'm hitting pads, I'm rolling, doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm feeling pretty good.
And until when you think you'll have to wait to fight for the belt?
Well, it was going to be right after my last fight. I was going to fight Anderson, but then he wanted to wait to 2013. But now, it could be anywhere from right after this Boach fight, which I think I deserve it. But realistically speaking, if Anderson decides to fight GSP, I have a longer way to wait, so I just got to do whatever the UFC tells me to do and keep on winning fights.
Okay, the last question, and it's important. Do you think Anderson is avoiding you?
I don't know. I think he's at the end of his career. I'm a tough style matchup for him, but I don't think he's personally avoiding me. I think maybe his managers are just making a business decision. And if one guy could kind of pick and choose his battles, it's Anderson Silva. He deserves that. He's dominated the UFC for God knows how long. He's the man. So it's disappointing for me, but I totally understand, and I just got to keep on working hard and doing me. I can't be focused on what Anderson Silva wants to do. I know I would love a fight with him. Ever since I got in the sport, I've always wanted to fight him. So I think I took a lot of risks to get where I'm at, to get to the number 2 ranked guy in the world, and for him to decide to start fighting other guys is a little disappointing. But that's what that's what God's giving me on my plate right now. So I just got to keep on strolling and being confident with him.
But are you mad at UFC?
Are you trying to get some?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God.
Of course.
I was when I first heard. I was a little upset, because I waited for like a month to find out what Anderson wanted to do because the UFC wanted him to fight me, and then he decided he wanted to take off 2013. You know, he deserves to do that. And then when he decides to come back before that, then it was a little disheartening to me. But now I'm over it. You know,
but thank you very much for the interview. I wanted to send a message for your fans in Brazil from o Globo.
You want me to speak in Portuguese?
Do you know how to speak it?
What? Obrigado.
Say at least obrigado, Brasil.
I want to say, when I came to Brazil, I didn't know what to expect from anybody here, especially with me saying I believe I could be Anderson Silva, and you know, being in the same weight class, and I've had nothing but everybody being really nice to me, and I'm actually just surprised how big MMA is in Brazil. And it's nice to go somewhere else and, you know, feel the love.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.